Fuck you! Fuck you, motherfucker! If we were going to talk like we were in a strip club, I'd bring the recorder to the strip club and my court officer to the strip club.
Stay home. I don't go.
Watch your mouth. Do not interrupt me.
You're to come here without drinking next week.
How many hours do you work at Marlowe's?
I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'd say between 25 and 30 hours, depending on.
Good day on the 24th, but you have a trial that day.
And what is the date now? February 9th? Fuck you! Fuck you, motherfucker! Who said that?
I think that's Mr. Bogus, and I think he
Yeah, it's
found the
Mr.
unmute button.
Bogus. You motherfuckers gonna cut me off? Who do you think you are? I'm nobody. Who do you think you are? I'm nobody. I want to know what kind of a punk would do that. I can't see you. I was just on. You are not going to swear on Zoom. With you. You are not going to. I'll tell you what, Mr. Bodges. You're going to come up here now. You're going to come up here in person. You talk to me like that, you'll be in lockup for 30 days. You want to act like a punk? I'm going to treat you like one. You get up to the courthouse now. You got it, Mr. Bogus, Mr. Tough Guy? You must have fought Muhammad Ali and beat him, huh, back in the day? Come on up. You're coming up, Mr. Bodges. You want to talk to me like that? You're going to end up in lockup, Tough Guy. You got it? No, sir. No, sir. Good. Good. He's coming up here. He doesn't come up. I'm defaulting him. I'm giving you half an hour to get here. Shut him up. Half hour to get here, Bogus. Got Mr. Capitan, your appearance.
Yeah, John Capitan appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
Ronald Allen Bogus.
Do you have anything you want to say? Okay, so let me give you a little bit of advice. You can take it or leave. When I extend the courtesy of allowing somebody to appear by Zoom, when I allow somebody the courtesy of appearing by Zoom, I expect them to have the common sense to know that they're in a court. That's what I expect. We're not a bar. If we were to talk like we were in a strip club, I'd bring the recorder to the strip club and my court officer to the strip club.
Stay home. I don't go.
Watch your mouth. Do not interrupt me.
Sir.
You use the F-bombs on Zoom ever again with me. I don't care if you're at your house. I don't care if you're in Mackinac Island. I don't care if you're in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I don't care if you're in Russia. I don't care if you're in Venezuela. You will come over here and you will serve 30 days. Do you fully and completely understand what I am telling you? I didn't ask you if you heard me. I asked you if you fully and completely understand me.
I do not.
Well, then you have a seat right over there, and maybe I'll put you in the lockup. Hang on. You want to be a smart guy with me? I'll put you in the lockup for a few days. You can think about whether or not you understood. Stop it. You do not. You said you do not understand. So I'm going to make you understand, Mr. Bodges. You want to be a tough guy punk with me? You're messing with the wrong guy, okay? I'll just tell you that. I'm not that nice. I'll treat you with respect, but you're not going to treat this system like it's your lapdog. You got what I'm saying to you?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm going to ask you one more time. Do you fully and completely understand what I have said here today? If you tell me no, it's okay. We'll just put you in lockup for a while. Maybe you'll be able to. Huh? You sure? I didn't hear you.
Yes, sir.
You ever pull that nonsense with me, Mr. Bodges? You want to be disrespectful with everybody else? That's your business. You start being disrespectful with courts in this building, which is one of the finest in the state, I am going to lock you up. Do we fully and completely understand one another?
I do. We do.
Your appearance, counsel.
John Capitan appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Sorry about that.
All
I
right, Your
just
Honor.
felt like Mr. Bodgess and I had to have a little conversation.
No, I totally
Did-
understand, Your Honor.
Did you
This-
listen to and understand the rights that were on the video?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Did you, do you wish to speak to a lawyer?
I can have one,
I can adjourn this for a week for you to speak to a lawyer.
please.
I want you to understand this is a complaint to recover possession. It's a termination of tenancy. You're going to have to explain everything to the lawyer. But I want you to understand that this is, I'll adjourn it 1 week. They're going to give you the phone number to contact the lawyer, and I still want you in here personally since you forfeited the right to appear by Zoom in the face of your vulgar language. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You've been drinking today?
No, sir.
If I give you a PBT, you going to pass it?
Absolutely.
Because if you get back in that car and you drink, if you've been drinking, well, then you have been drinking, haven't you?
No, sir.
Well, then why'd you Uber?
Because I don't have a license. I have to Uber everywhere.
Well, that's good. I'll adjourn this 1 week, February what again, the 2nd
9 o'clock, Judge.
at 9 o'clock. You go down the hall, they will give you the phone number. They will give you the phone number to speak with a lawyer. Okay? And then you'll come back in a week.
Thank you, sir.
But I'm not going to put up here with your nonsense. You understand me, Mr. Bodgess?
I'm going downtown and fighting a case.
I don't care about downtown. You're not yelling on here F-bombs. What do you think this is? Get out of here before I lock you up. Go ahead and laugh all you want. You're telling you do it again. You're going to end up in there for 30 days. I promise you.
After everything that happened in the first hearing, the next court date answered the question of what came next. He did return to court in person, as ordered, and the tone was completely different. The judge allowed the case to proceed without further incident, making clear that the earlier warning stood and that any repeat behavior would trigger immediate contempt consequences.
Ronald Allen Bodgess, 2600001. Well, you're drunk enough. I mean, you're legally drunk. You're 088. Who's this with you?
Don't care.
Who drove here?
She did.
Does he have a bond, Heather? I want you to call Heather.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, you want her to pop on again?
I do.
Okay,
Okay, ladies, you can go out in the hallway and talk, okay? I don't know what you're doing, Mr. Bodgess.
I'm going to be down good. I would have.
You don't go yelling like you did at me last week on here. You got me. No. You don't do that. I don't care if you've had 49 vodka tonics or whatever else. You don't do that. Now you show up drinking again,
It was yesterday.
Mr. Bodgess.
Yes, sir.
Alcohol basically dissipates at the rate of 0.125 per hour. That means if you stopped drinking at 11:30, you were somewhere in the neighborhood of about a 2.0. I can do the math easily if you're interested in an exact reading. So if you're telling me you haven't drank since yesterday, then you were highly intoxicated before you went to bed. And that's your prerogative. If you don't have a bond condition that says you can't drink. Heather, I would like you to check and see the felony that Mr. Bodgess has, whether or not he has a no alcohol provision in there.
What is the first name, Judge, on him?
Ronald, R-N-A-L-D. We burned it over. I don't remember. It's a felony. I don't remember if I
Okay,
did.
okay, that's why I'm looking at. Okay, so it's a bound over case.
Right.
with Judge Hessen.
When did this get bound over? Just
Did your
recently?
case get bound over from district court, Mr. Bodgess? When were you in district court on the felony charge, sir?
Was it?
I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you.
I'm sure that told me maybe.
October, he thinks.
No, Your Honor, I think it's November
Oh,
3rd.
I do see one in here that was bound over on November 18th.
Was that mine or Judge Hessen's?
This one was yours.
Is there a no alcohol provision in that?
Let me take a look on this one. Yes,
That's what I thought. John, I'm not gonna swear you to an oath. You took a PBT reading this morning on Mr. Bodges, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
State your name.
It's John City.
I didn't mean to stump you.
Yeah, that's how to think about it for a minute.
Point 088 he had, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I think probation needs to notify, or somebody needs to notify the courthouse, whatever judge is assigned, that Mr. Bodges showed up here. And this is the second day. He smelled of alcohol last time. I didn't have him tested last time, which I guess was last Tuesday or on the 27th. So, I don't think you can handle this case while you're drunk, Mr. Bodges.
I'm looking for a term right now. I got a call two of them last week. 4 of them last week. I 2 poor for legal aid and 2 paid too much for paid legal aid. So I called a couple personal lawyers. And I just got paid first.
You're to come here without drinking next week. That was what I told you to do when I set the bond on that case. Now you got now according to her, and I'm not gonna get into this, you got a felony. What's the charge again?
that charge was, let me make sure. Hold on. There was 3 counts. The first count was assault with intent to do great bodily harm less than murder. Count 2, assault with dangerous weapon. And count 3, assault with dangerous weapon, felonies, assault.
So you got a 10-year felony and 2 4-year felonies pending.
Yes, sir.
And you're,
Gonna keep that.
and you're violating a judge's bond conditions. Now, if I had jurisdiction, I'd lock you up right now. Once I sign that bind over certificate, I don't have jurisdiction, which is why we're gonna notify the court. Counsel, I'm adjourning this 1 week. If you come here, I'm giving you a PBT again. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And next time, I'm not gonna adjourn it. There's gonna be consequences for you showing up here like that. I'm gonna adjourn it 1 week to February. What do I have? The 9th, is it?
Yes, February 9th at 9:30, Your Honor.
At 9:30 in the morning. Ma'am, did you drive here? You're not gonna let him drive, right? Because that would be a crime. Okay? That's all I can do, Mr. Capitan.
Thank you.
You need to straighten out your life. Good luck. Thank you. Granite versus,
This proceeding involved a civil complaint for termination of tenancy and recovery of possession. During the process, the defendant's conduct triggered potential summary contempt exposure due to abusive language directed at the court, resulting in revocation of remote appearance privileges and a requirement of in-person attendance. At the next appearance, a preliminary breath test showed a measurable blood alcohol level while the defendant was present in court. Court verification confirmed the defendant was on active felony bond in a separate assault case that included a strict no alcohol condition as a term of release. Because jurisdiction over the felony bond rested with the district court after bindover, the presiding judge lacked authority to remand the defendant on that violation. The court instead directed that the appropriate court be notified of the bond breach and adjourned the civil matter with a warning regarding further noncompliance. Legally, the record reflects 2 parallel issues: exposure to contempt sanctions for courtroom misconduct and a documented violation of an existing felony bond condition.